Alright, what's going on, you guys? Brian here, and this is my WWE TLC 2019 predictions for tomorrow night's event. I'm not going to be able to watch TLC tomorrow night because I'm actually going to be going back um, to my mom and my apartment, me and my mom's apartment, to uh, like to move things around and to get things situated because, as I've mentioned, I don't know if I've mentioned in my other videos, that me and my mom are moving. We bought a house and we're trying to move stuff into our house, and we still have stuff at our apartment um, to bring out to our house. So um, I'm going to be I'm so I thought I'd make a predictions video for tomorrow night's TLC event. Since I won't be watching it, there will be no recap video for the event tomorrow night. So I just thought I'd make a predictions video. So let's just get started. One of the big matches happening tomorrow night is Roman Reigns taking on King Corbin in a tables, ladders, and chairs match. I'm I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say King Corbin. Um, but because of interference, probably Ziggler will probably get involved or something like that, Dolph Ziggler. But a lot of this particular match, I really don't care for it because there's really nothing at stake. It's just gonna probably be just a regular match with tables, ladders, and chairs where you have to win by pinfall. But there's really nothing at stake, so I really could care less. But I'm gonna say King Corbin, but I'm gonna say outside interference. In a match that I feel like will probably be the match of the night to look out for is going to be the New Day defending their SmackDown Tag Team Championships against the Revival in a ladder match. Now, these two teams have battled out in some really good matches. Like I said, this one I think will be no different. I think both teams will probably put on a amazing matchup. Um, However, I don't know who to pick in this one, because if one team wins, if let's say the Revival wins, then we're probably going to see it again with the New Day challenging them again, or something along those lines. I would like the Revival to win. I would like to see them win, because then if they win, then it's like you have a heel team that other teams can chase. If they beat the New Day in it, let's say they win tomorrow night and they beat the New Day in a rematch down the line, then you have, like, on SmackDown, you have Heavy Machinery, you have Chad Gable and Mustafa Ali. If they decide to put them as a team, they teamed up, I think, last Friday on SmackDown. So they could maybe run for the titles, even though I think they lost, I believe. But still, you don't want to see the same teams going at it over and over and over again. That's why I feel like um, there needs to be like a much more stronger tag team division on both rosters. So, but I'm gonna go with the New Day. I think the New Day will retain the championships tomorrow night at TLC in the ladder match against the Revival. Simple as that. In a non-title match, Bray Wyatt takes on The Miz. Nothing at stake. This was because Bray Wyatt was targeting The Miz's family. Um, for those of you, I didn't watch SmackDown Friday. I only saw the clips of it. Um, but apparently on SmackDown, there was a segment where Miz was doing an interview. His wife Maurice found or saw some on the baby monitor, on their baby cam, that showed their daughter Monroe playing with with the Firefly Funhouse dolls. Um, and that's basically about it. And of course, Miz has been involved in the storyline with Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt slash The Fiend. So tomorrow night, it's Bray Wyatt taking on The Miz. I think Bray Wyatt will win this one. Nothing against The Miz, but I think it'll be Bray Wyatt pulling out the W. Um, in another match that I think could be pretty good, Aleister Black takes on Buddy Murphy. Battle of two up and coming WWE superstars, both looking to make big waves in the company on Raw. Um, who do I see winning? Both, like I said, both men are very impressive. I think Buddy Murphy is gonna surprise people and pick up the W in this one. I think he'll he's gonna surprise a lot. It's gonna be a surprise upset. So that's my official prediction. I think Buddy Murphy wins. And I think hopefully this matchup will be pretty good. We have from there, according to the Wikipedia page that I'm looking at, it's labeled as a tables, ladders, and chairs match, even though they had a thing about with it being just tables and chairs match. But it's going to be the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, defending their WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against Charlotte Flair and the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. This one, I feel like um, I kind of give the edge to Becky and Charlotte in this one. However, with Asuka and Kairi Sane doing, spewing that green mist in the last couple of weeks, and that's how they've been picking up wins and using that to win matches or hurt their opponents. Um, I feel like that's kind of that people might see this as as a way that they're going to keep the titles, but I don't think that that's going to happen. I think it's going to probably backfire on them because one too many times, if you get spewed with mist one too many times, you're going to know that it's going to come at a certain point. And I think Charlotte and Becky will be prepared for that. Um, and I think they're going to walk out the new women's tag team champions. That way, it gives Charlotte Flair another accomplishment of being, I think, the second woman to be, as far as a Grand Slam champion, holding the NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, SmackDown Women's Championship, and the Women's Tag Team Championships. Of course, the first one was Bayley. So, um, yeah. So that's pretty much what I'm going to say about that. I think that's going to happen. I think Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch will become the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And it will also add to Becky's accomplishments of being a Triple Crown winner, winning the Raw, SmackDown, and WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. So that's my official prediction for that one. We have Rusev taking on Bobby Lashley in a tables match. This one, I think Lana is going to get involved somehow, and she's going to cost Rusev this matchup and help Lashley win. So that's my official prediction for that one. I think Lashley will win this one. I really don't really care very much for this storyline with Lashley, Rusev, and Lana. There might be some people that like the storyline, but I really don't care for it very much. No offense to any of the participants involved, but I just don't care for the storyline in general. And then the Viking Raiders are going to hold or have a Raw Tag Team Championship Open Challenge. According to rumors, innuendos, reports going online that it might be Gallows and Anderson that are going to accept the challenge. and that's who they're going to defend their tag titles against. That being the Viking Raiders. I think that um, from what I've read, they're going to defend them against Gallows and Anderson. But we'll have to wait and see. But if that's the case, I think Gallows or Viking Raiders will probably retain. Another match that might happen, according to online reports, is Lacey Evans challenging Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. If that one happens, I think Bayley will win and retain her championship. That's another match that was going around online that was being, as reported, like that might happen. Another one that they said was supposed to happen but got scrapped, I think, was Rollins and Owens, because apparently Rollins has a injured pinky, and and they might. I mean, they might still do the match, but who knows? Uh, I know they did say about Nakamura was supposed to defend the Intercontinental Championship against Braun Strowman, that they were going to do some kind of segment on one of the on an episode of SmackDown, but Strowman has been dealing with a back injury, and that's not going to happen. So a lot of questions of what other matches they're going to add, what matches they're going to have on the kickoff show, and what other matches they're going to add. Because as of right now, it looks like there's only 7 matches in all that are going to be taking place tomorrow night. So it'll be interesting to see what happens um, with what other matches they add. So, with that being said, these have been my predictions for tomorrow night's TLC 2019. If you guys, for those of you that are planning on watching TLC tomorrow night, let me know in the comments below, who do you guys think is going to win these matches? Do you think that we're going to see new champions crowned? Do you think we're going to see, who do you guys, who do you guys think are going to win these matches? So leave in the comments below. As always, this has been my WWE TLC 2019 predictions video. As always, I am Brian, and thank you for watching.